are scientists, engineers, musicians, philosophers, sages, and little children.
And a butterfly.
The manifestation for this planet is simple: biofuel to and for the public, and vehicles, engines, heaters, industrial fuel users that engage with this bio, clean burning fuel.
Get out of your seats. We got Sanjay on percussion, Molly and David on guitar, Jason on drums. We got an entire rhythm section over here. Abe, Elizabeth, Pat. We got Ezra Gale on bass and the lovely ladies up front. Sarah, Maya, and Yona from Aphrodisia.
Great, we up all night working on the veggie system. We're driving on veggie as we speak. Pretty amazing.
About 4 days ago, and we're driving to New York. We're going to some serious swing states, and we're working also with Just Vote. We're also part of the Sustainable Solutions Caravan, which was a caravan that left last November from San Francisco and drove down to Costa Rica on vegetable oil.
What we're trying to do to get cross country on 2 vegetable oil buses to show the possibility of alternative energy, to show that a city bus like this, which is just a municipal city bus, can run on recycled vegetable oil. We're doing it totally grassroots with limited supplies, limited access to tools, and we're putting it together ourselves. We know what we need to make it super efficient. We need people to support it on a grand scale to make this actually make an impact on cities and the environment.
This is the installation of a vegetable oil retrofit that enables this diesel engine to run off of vegetable oil.
Right here we have a fuel heater. This is for the vegetable oil to get it up to really get up to 180.
In the principle that insulation equals horsepower, the warmer the vegetable oil entering the engine, the closer it is to vaporization, the closer it is to combustion.
I want to really have it hot enough so that it's really less viscous, more like diesel fuel, and it burns through the injectors a lot easier. So we open up the loop and prime it, and when we're done we close the loop so it's cycling the fuel inside itself. All the heat is maintained in the system and it keeps circulating instead of sending wasted fuel back to the tank.
And thus, it's a matter of viscosity. So here you have thick room temperature vegetable oil, and here you have thin 160-degree vegetable oil.
A simple marine heat exchanger.
There's a commonly known reality in thermodynamics that insulation equals horsepower. As there's heat transfer and there's the need to have vegetable oil, which is the fuel, brought closer to vaporizing temperature, as one insulates, one gains horsepower.
Make up your mind, wake up your mind, wake up your mind, don't chase time. Make up your mind, wake up your mind, wake up your mind, don't chase time.
We're playing tonight at the Mogollon, so we're playing music, running around veggie oil, getting people to vote, doing a whole tour. Yeah, we're trying to do a bunch of stuff. Gotta do something.
We're hitting all the swing states between California and New York, trying to register voters and raise some awareness.
Yes, and you put your former address.
Whether or not you vote Democrat
Democrat, Republican, Independent, Libertarian, get out and vote.
You've never voted, vote.
Go to the polls, vote, because your vote matters. No matter what you do, vote.
The most important thing is every day we vote with our dollars. We vote for the companies that we support and the way that they do things and the way that they treat their employees and the way that they treat the environment.
There's one for the preacher, two for the press, and I'm on the president, yeah, president, yeah.
We're just trying to provide a fueling solution because the biggest drawback to the SVO system is that the majority of people are not going to ever want to go get their own fuel.
The Biofuel Association, www.bfuel.org, manifests this in an organized fashion across the entire United States.
Just recently I've gotten a contract to be able to collect oil from the only major food manufacturing plant here in Albuquerque.
Contracting restaurants, contacting vegetable oil users that are industrial manufacturers, industrial cookers.
I'm able to collect their oil. Right now I'm getting about 500 gallons a month.
We end up having the ability to move this vegetable oil under contract from the suppliers to the end users.
You can't beat driving down the road on SVO, straight vegetable oil. It's an incredible feeling. Knowing that you're driving on 100% organic, non-toxic fuel is just, it's awesome.
Yeah, and our bus is running on vegetable oil, used vegetable oil. So if you guys have any spare used vegetable oil, we would be happy to put it in our bus.
I don't mind.
So it's just dark oil, it's clean, no big bits in it. Yummy.
That is clearly fuel grade by looking at it. There are no particulates. That is beautiful oil. Well, this tastes like chicken.
This right here is a filter on the end of the pump, so it's a little pre-filter before it goes into the tank.
All these lights are running off of coal-burning electric plants. All these cars are running off petroleum. That is destroying our atmosphere.
This atmosphere is only 73 to 75 miles thick. It's a very finite band around this planet.
It's a fact that we are putting 4,000 times more carbon dioxide into the atmosphere than should be there.
As we fill it, and what we fill it with is what it gets filled with. And once it's full, that's it.
This system is perfect in a capitalism sense. It works so well. It funnels the money directly to the gasoline. Every single person with this car has to go to the gasoline station to get their fuel there. They get that money no matter what.
Filled our atmosphere full of noxious fumes, full of sulfur oxides, full of nitrous oxides.
What Aphrodite is doing is extremely important. When you're singing songs and asking them to reflect on the wisdom of our ways as a nation. And this is a time where we really have to look inward. The song is very important, creating an alternative culture.
Well, we just came from a conference of deacons where one of the conversations is around where do we see hope in the world? And to see this is a wonderful vision of hope.
The next step for this process is to work with sponsors on developing a bus with a state-of-the-art biofuel and solar system that can be the prototype and example for a full fleet of buses. This prototype would be an educational vehicle able to reach millions of people, promoting alternative energy from biofuels to solar to wind power and permaculture and many, many more. We have the team to create these buses. It's a matter of support and funding that will determine the next step of its evolution.
Hello, New York. San Francisco talking to you. We're Aphrodisia. Traveled across country on vegetable oil, registering voters in swing states, and here we are in New York City.
Open your eyes, allow yourself to see the miracle that you're all meant to be. Will set you free. Make up your mind, wake up your mind, wake up your mind, don't chase time. Make up your mind, wake up your mind, wake up your mind.